Well, good evening and welcome to this week's edition of the Junior Footy and Netball Show. All thanks to Southwest TAFE Power Core and, of course, McDonald's, our wonderful sponsors. And don't we love them all? Southwest TAFE, if you haven't been there and seen that magnificent facility, go and check it out for yourself because it is sensational. And that library, that brand new library, is going to come up an absolute treat. I'm really looking forward to it, and there's going to be so much on offer there as well. It's going to be sensational. Powercore, of course, and McDonald's. Ruby Couch is the #1 ticket holder at Mickey D's. Rubes, as we say, very good evening to you. We missed you last week, mate. How are you going?
Yeah, I'm going really well, thank you.
Now, listen, you had the school netball last week. How was that?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was a team I've never really played with just because it's mixed senior school, so year 12 and year 11. But yeah, we had a win, so we're through to the next round.
That's awesome, mate. It's good to play with other kids and, mix teams around a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I know a few of them also play up in the senior team, so it's good to play with them.
Fantastic, mate. Listen, we say a very good evening to this man too, Reggie Mast. And, Reg, the Blue Bags are on fire, mate. You're in pretty good nick yourself at the moment.
Yeah, we've been travelling pretty well, which is good for us. And, yeah, it's just good to keep going and hopefully keep pushing forward with it.
And it's always tough to travel down to Cobden and take them on down there. They had a crack for 3 quarters, didn't they?
Yeah, they definitely put up a hard fight, but we just kept going and got through, so that was good for us and them.
Now, Rubes, what about Super Saturday? Of course, you guys took on the Hampden Kangaroos. Great concept, the Super Saturday. I love it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's really cool. We ended up winning by 1 against Hamilton, which has pretty much been one of our hardest games just because we're such 2 even teams. But yeah, it was good to come away with the win, and then this week we've got North, which should be another tough game for us.
Yeah, absolutely, and I love the concept of Super Saturday, and I just think there should be more of it, and maybe there will be down the track. Even bring back Super Sundays. When Warrnambool play South and the traditional rivals, or Camperdown and Cobden, bring those Super Sundays in as well. I think it's great to see. It's great to see everything on the one day. That's only my take on it. I reckon it's awesome, and it certainly takes a little bit of heat out of the situation. That is for sure for a lot of the volunteers. Which is what it's all about. Now listen, we've got a couple of very, very special guests. We're going to go to the Zoom now. We've got Mary Place from the Camperdown Magpies, who's been kind enough to join us tonight. Mary, how you going, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Fantastic, and we appreciate you taking the time out to join us tonight. Tell us about your netball career, how many years you've been playing, all that kind of stuff, Mary.
Well, I started at Camperdown as under 13s, and I've just worked my way up ever since. Yeah.
And you're playing Open this year, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
And what's it like? You're obviously playing juniors and stuff, but what's it like to get the call up and the tap on the shoulder to go up and play against the seniors and the big girls?
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking. I've only just got a hold of my nerves this year because, gosh, I started playing last year and that was hard. That was nerve-wracking. But, this year it's been good. It's been good competition. It's much, faster netball, so, I like it.
Who's coaching that side?
Leah Sinnott is, for Open.
How do you find the difference between the 17s and then playing Open? Do you find you balance it out pretty well, or do you have to play half a game of 17s so then you can still have enough energy for Open?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely can't play 2 games of netball for sure. So, I played 2 to 3 quarters 17s and then, just hope to get on an Open and, I can play 4 quarters or 1, but, only 2 to 3 in 17s.
What position have you been playing in the Open?
Well, recently goal attack because Annabelle Lucas got injured in wing defence, so I did used to play a little bit of wing defence, but now goal attack because, Annabelle's,
Now, Mary, you've seen nearly all the teams so far in 2022. In the Open grade, who's the team to beat, do you think?
Team to beat, I reckon South Warrnambool, I reckon. I think, they're a really hard team, but I really feel like we can give it a crack next time we play them.
And what about in the under-17s and that, Mary? What are your thoughts there, mate?
Yeah, Koroit definitely. They've got so many strong players, but me and Cobden, we have a really good rival with them, and we're pretty even, so that's always a good game.
What would you say your aspirations are just for this season, but also just going forward? Would you like to get further in your netball or just play for Camperdown?
Yeah, no, I'm hoping to maybe go on to more. Yeah, I'm not really sure how, but I hope so eventually.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a lady down there called Sarah Wall who's reached the pinnacle. She is an absolute superstar and has been for a long, long time. So it'd be a great starting point. I know she loves getting involved at the grassroots level. Have you come across Sarah over the Junior Mary?
Yeah, definitely. Yep, she's always come down for a couple of different weeks. Just different training, just trainings with her. And yeah, we had a Melbourne side came down the other week and she coached us for that, so that was really good. So yeah,
Awesome.
she's seen me play a bit of netball.
Who's been your biggest influence up at Camperdown over your career?
Over the career probably the Finch girls. They used to play for Camperdown and they played shooter and attack, so I looked up to them a lot. But Leah's been very good this year. I look up to Leah.
What about Tracy Baker, mate? One of the absolute stalwarts of the league and stalwarts of the Camperdown Magpies. I'm sure she's still, helping out wherever she can at the Camperdown Magpies, mate.
Yes, yeah, she's working with the Div 1 side this year, but I'm definitely still, getting coached by her, little tips here and there. And when I used to play Div 1, she was a huge influence on my game, and I really appreciate her.
Magnificent. Well, you're taking on the Warrnambool Blues this weekend. It'll be a tough and tight game in both grades, I'm tipping, Mary. They're always a formidable combination, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Warrnambool have, it'll be strong in both games, but hopefully we can come away with a win. So, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, mate, great to meet you, great to talk to you, and good luck for the remainder of this year, and certainly look forward to following your career because, by the sounds of it, a very, very talented netballer, so we wish you all the best of luck.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Awesome. Good stuff. Rubes, Jet?
Yeah, definitely. She doesn't miss a shot. I have to admit, she's probably one of the most accurate shooters I've ever seen.
That's awesome.
Ever played against, yeah.
So certainly a name in the future to watch, that is for sure, in Hampden League circles, and who knows, she might even go on further. Hey Reggie, time to talk a little bit of footy now. We're going to bring another Koroit Saint in this week. Tate Waterson has been kind enough to join us, played under 16s, under 18, the halves at the Koroit Football Netball Club. Tate, how you going, buddy?
Yeah, good, thanks. How are you?
Mate, fantastic. And tell us about your career. The Waterson name, of course, synonymous with the Koroit Football Netball Club over a long period of time, buddy. It's probably a late there. You're always going to be playing sport at the Koroit Saints.
Yeah, well, the whole family's been out here. Even my grandpa and both my parents have played out here, so sort of just stayed out here.
What's your goals in the future with Koroit? Like, what do you want to do? How far do you want to get?
It'd be good to be playing seniors once in a few years, but I'm sort of just trying to play the best footy I can at the moment, really.
Are you playing 16s this year and a bit of 18s?
Yeah, mainly just 16s and a few games in the 18s.
Can I ask you, Tate, what is the difference, mate? Is it just a quicker game, 16s compared to 18s? How do you see it?
Yeah, well, in the 18s, it's just a lot quicker and a lot more skillful, and the bodies are just a lot bigger, obviously.
Who's coaching in the 16s and the 18s up at Koroit?
Damien Dobson's the 16s coach and Andrew Foster's the 18s coach.
I'll tell you what, there's a fair bit of experience amongst those two coaches, Tate, that is for sure. A couple of legends in their own rights and magnificent people. It's great to see, people like that go back and coach at that junior level because you will not get any better blokes than that. Well, Fozzie's won a premiership out of Koroit coaching the seniors and he's now coaching the under-18 halves. And Dobbo's the game's record holder, mate. He is just an out-and-out superstar. So tell us about some of the other players to watch in the Koroit under-16s, Tate. Who are some of the good young guns coming through?
Yeah, well, Mitch Lloyd, he's really talented down forward, and Jet Grayland and Taylor Byrne, they're both real fast players, so they're real talented as well.
Whereabouts are you situated on the ladder for the 16s?
We're fifth at the moment.
Are you hoping to make finals or are you just trying to enjoy your year?
Still trying to push to the highest level we can and play finals later in the year.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's pretty tight, isn't it? It's a pretty even competition in the under-16s and that at the moment. So there's plenty of teams that are going all right, aren't they, Tate?
Yeah, well, it's a really talented league this year, and there's a heap of good teams.
What are your aspirations, mate? Like, you know, do you want to get to the next level? Like, you're talking Rebels and stuff like that, buddy?
Yeah, no, it'd be good to play Rebels next year.
What about your toughest opponent, mate? What about the bloke sitting on my left, big Reggie Mast? Have you come across Reggie at any stage?
Yeah, I did last year in under 16s as well, and he was, you know, a real dominant and real talented player.
Come on, mate, don't pump him up too much. We want to hear you towed him up or something. hey, listen, mate, you guys take on the Port Fairy Seagulls this week, so I think they're struggling a little bit with numbers, the Seagulls and the kids, but I'll tell you what, it's good to see them out there every week, and they're having a crack, that is for sure. And there's a lot of their good kids are actually playing senior footy at the moment at Port Fairy, aren't they?
Yeah, a heap of my mates there playing seniors over there, so it's good for them.
Fantastic, mate. Well, listen, great to meet you as well, buddy, and we will let you get back to it, and good luck on the weekend and good luck for the rest of the year.
Thanks for having me.
Great stuff. There's Tate Waterson and Mary Place. Couple of crackers. He goes all right, doesn't he, Reg?
Yeah, he does. Has a crack. He's only small, but he goes in hard, so that's good.
His old man was exactly the same, and his mum wasn't far behind as well. So, yeah, sensational. Now, listen, let's have a look at this weekend's round of action. Round number 7, Hampden taking on Warrnambool, as we just touched on. Okay, so that is going to be a ripping game up at the Lura Oval, Reg.
Yeah, it's always good going up there. Don't mind playing on Camperdown's ground, so hopefully we can pull away with a win, which will be good.
It's an absolute cracking facility up there. Now, Rubes, North v South Warrnambool. This is going to be massive in all grades, football, netball, you name it, and it's the WorkSafe game of the month, which is even bigger. There's going to be some superstars out there in Tommy Boyd, Leon Cameron. It is going to be, I reckon, a really, really big crowd and expected cracking games right across the board.
Yeah, it definitely would be good to watch, be able to get there and support all the teams playing. Yeah, hopefully we can come away with the win in 17s, but you never know. We'll just, have a go.
Now, where are you situated on the ladder in the 17s Rubes?
I think we're about sitting 6th and North are just below us as well.
So it's a must win.
Yeah, the competition's pretty strong all the way through, so it'll be really hard to secure your spot in finals, but yeah, it'll be good.
Absolutely. What about, how's the footy going, the female footy with you guys? All good?
Yeah, we just had the bye last week, so we had a few trainings just to make up for it, and then this week we're taking on Horsham again, which should be one of our toughest games.
Now listen, what was it like playing under lights at the Reed Oval? It is a magnificent facility, isn't it?
Yeah, look, I felt pretty surreal when we were playing out there. It was a bit different just because we usually play on the Sundays and we're playing on the Friday night, but yeah, under the lights was really cool.
Awesome, absolutely magnificent. Reggie, you get to hang out there every week, mate. It's just getting better and better each week, isn't it? As the grass kind of grows a little bit more, and it just seems to be, like you can even see the surround starting to take shape now, can't you?
Yeah, that's it. Like, as soon as it's all done, cars can pull in around the side. It's going to be perfect just for everyone. Great atmosphere and great for the players.
Sets up a magnificent final series, wouldn't it? Like just playing a couple of finals there at the home of football. I think people are going to be blown away. For people that haven't seen it yet in the competition, and they're going to get their chance, hopefully, in the back half of the year to get up there and get amongst it and get on that surface too. It's great to see people using it, that is for sure. Hey, listen, legends, that wraps it up for tonight. Maccas, Rubes, I'm tipping your head in there, mate. What's your go-to at the moment? What are you kind of focusing on at Mickey D's?
Well, it can't go past Mick Chicken Burger.
What about you, Reg? I reckon you'd smack a fair bit in, big fella.
Oh, it depends on the day. No, I don't mind a Big Mac meal or something up there, a chocolate thick shake or something.
Love it, absolutely love it. Well, we support our sponsors, of course. Southwest TAFE, that is the junior competition on a Sunday. They are the naming rights, so it's the Sunday Southwest TAFE competition, which is just sensational. And of course, Powercore, they love getting involved in everything. Local sport, football and netball, you name it, they get involved. And as I always say, support our sponsors. Other than that, have a great weekend, Reg, and good luck to you both, Rubes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week on the Junior Footy and Netball Show.